part of having a farm, part of the way that you can gain freedom on a farm, I should say, is by having a contingency plan of when you leave. So I'm creating a video now to show if we're gonna go out of town or something for a little bit, what should someone look for, and I hope that you on your farm can come up with what you need to look for as well. So when you go out of town and you need someone to watch your farm for you, what are the key things that you need? One thing is someone to take care of all your animals. So list your animals out, show the person that's going to be taking care of things what it is that they need to do to take care of those particular animals. First, let's start with the chickens. We have two different groups of chickens here. We've got baby chickens. These right in here. And this is our chick brooder 2.0. Look at how big these suckers are getting. The key things to check here are make sure the chickens don't get out. Of course, lift up the water if it's full, if it's pretty heavy and it's full, and the cup has got water in it, you're good. If it needs water, take it out, fill it up. Check this food right here. You can see that's full. It should be good to go. And that's about it. The food will be over in that can right there. Notice how I'm giving some pretty good specifics. You need to do that for people that are coming to take over your farm. They don't live in your farm, and so they might not know the specifics of where is the chicken food. So that is why I'm giving some specifics here. And then close up this chick brooder. If you have a chick brooder, you know how important it is to have safety there, because lots of things want to eat chickens. So part of the benefit of this chick brooder is it provides this nice secure space, and you want this edge to be fairly close and fairly secure. Out of here, chickens. On to the big chickens. So we've got several different things going on here with the big chickens. One is we've got eggs. So part of the main duties, if you're coming over here, is to collect these eggs. So we've got those eggs. We've got several different chickens, several different nests. This one right here has got a whole heap of eggs in it. So collect the eggs. If you let them sit too long in the summertime, they'll start growing. Check the water here. You want to make sure that these cups have got actual water in them. And you want to make sure you don't see any leaks going on. There is just a little, nope, no leak there. So we want to make sure there's no leaks, and the water has got some in the cups, and that is full. Next is the feeder. Here's my feeder. It's a massive tote that has these PVC inlets that I made, so they can stick their head in there and they get the food out. There's very, very little waste. You don't see very much food here on the ground. So there's very, very little waste with this type of a feeder. I love it. And it stores a bunch of food. Not only that, but see that space right there? That's an automatic door. You've seen in the other videos how I installed that. That thing is awesome. It lets these chickens out every day in the morning, and then it locks them up at night. So that way it keeps them safe. And no one has to do that. That's freedom. If no one has to do it, then that means if you're going on a trip or vacation, you only have to have someone come maybe once a day, maybe once every few days, because a lot of what you're doing is automated. What I forgot to show right now, that right there is the chicken food. There's also a little bit of cow food, but chicken food mainly. The dog is pretty self-explanatory. There's the water, it automatically fills up with water, and there's the food. That does not automatically fill up. You got to put some food in there. And the food for the dog is right here. Next on for the cows. The main thing with the cows is to make sure that the water's not leaking. And I would say that's the main thing for all these other ones. If you've got automatic waters set up like this one, there should always be water in that. It should never run out of water. However, you've got to make sure, especially if you've got somebody coming to check on your farm, that there are no leaks coming right out of the connections or really anywhere else. Because if there are leaks, then you're going to be flooding your farm and blowing through your water supply. That's not good. That all costs money. You also want to make sure that where you put your animals, there's going to be plenty of room for them to run around. You know, I've been doing the rotational grazing thing a little bit with these cows, but I don't really want to burden somebody with that responsibility. So they've got plenty of grass out here in this pasture. It's not been overgrazed. There's quite a bit of growth for them, and it's beautiful green. They're out there munching somewhere. A critical piece to maintaining safety is maintaining security. And this gate right here is essential. This one right here is a beautiful gate. Essential for keeping those cows in the pasture, because they have come out when we have forgotten to shut that gate. And this one right here, might as well give that one a shut too. Double lock it. That way the cows have a little bit more of a boundary and border to stay within. If those things get out and they go running around on the street or something, that wouldn't be good. So let's just keep those gates shut. Last but not least, these cats. Cats are pretty awesome because they can fend for themselves. However, we like to put out some food for them, especially because these are little baby cats. Oh, they're so sweet. Chloe and Maggie. Oh, they're so cool. That's that. That's a tour of what I would tell someone if they're going to take over the farm for a little bit if I'm going to be out on vacation. I hope that you can create a video or some kind of a thing to show people that are going to be taking over your farm, so that way they can have kind of the high level if they need to. Again, this is another tip at how to find freedom, so that way you can go on a trip or go on a vacation or just go on a business adventure. Follow me, like and subscribe, share this, and be prepared for more awesome content.